Alright guys, if you're a creator out there, you do creating of videos, or you're a content creator or a guru or beauty influencer, I'm not sure if you've experienced this, but when you go out in public, you kind of feel guilty about your abilities, and you kind of feel guilty about your talents and your beauty. No, I don't think it's something that I will hold on to forever, and I don't think it's something that I really feel too, I don't always feel that way, and I don't always think it's something that I have to really worry about, because we all live, we all die, so it's not like I'm going to live forever as a beauty queen, but I'm going to live for a long time. And so I've always felt really guilty about what my beauty is like, my looks are like. I've always felt kind of guilty about it, and felt really bad that others might be having a harder time. I'm not sure if you've experienced that, where it's just like you feel like you don't compare, but you don't want to, obviously you don't want to rub it in, you don't want to make people feel bad, but you also recognize that you're good, right? So there's that happy medium where you just feel like, and beauty in the eye of the beholder, not everybody thinks that I'm beautiful even at that, but in general, I just always felt really, like I was holding on to something that was really good, and I shouldn't be allowed to, in a sense, or shouldn't be allowed to celebrate my victories as a creator. And I mean, I'm not even famous yet, right? Like, that's the thing, I'm not even famous yet. But I've always felt like, because I know I'm going to be very, very famous one day, right? And I look at even the most famous people in the world, and I'm like so good in comparison, right? I'm better than a lot of the big famous people in the world, right? So I felt like, how you just feel like, oh, okay, I have something that maybe people wish they had and some of that. But I mean, we all live, we all die, so it's not like it's going to be forever. But I always felt like I was very much in charge of something so powerful and so great and so lucky, that it just made me feel like I'm not an outsider, but just sort of like, how do I feel when I have something so great and some people might have a hard time, right? But in general, I think most people, for the most part, support me as a creator. They think I'm really, really good and talented and gorgeous. So they like me, so they're not going to be hard on me for being exceptional and beautiful. And many people want to celebrate that, right? That's the thing, right? A lot of people want to celebrate beauty, and you might be thinking all this stuff, but really people just want to celebrate it and enjoy it, right? My makeup skills are impeccable. My glam skills are great. My stiletto choosing, my dress picking. I'm very good at picking fashion. I'm very talented. I'm like a creator, like a major creator, but I'm not famous fully yet, but I'm going to be. But yes, you just feel guilty. You're just like, oh, and I mean, it's not really, most people might be like, well, why would you feel guilty? Wouldn't you want to celebrate it? And yes, for the most part, yes. And I think, and the reason why I don't stay in that feeling of feeling guilty, or I don't stay in that feeling of like, oh my God, I'm so great, because I know people look up to me. I know people see me as important. I know people might be going through the same thing. And I also know that some people might not be going through the same thing, but they're like, why do you feel guilty? Just enjoy it. I wish I had that, right? So that's another reason why I don't stay in the moment. I was feeling like, oh my God, I'm so lucky, right? But in general, it's a good thing. Most people celebrate me and they don't think anything of it. They enjoy me, so they don't think, oh, they don't think I'm showing off unnecessarily or whatever. But yes, anyway, thank you for watching. Bye now.